It's difficult as the founding president and founding charter president of the organization. The last thing I wanted to do was come in and start slinging stones. I'm very proud that the organization is still where it is today, 15, 16 years later. So I wanted to come in a very humble position and try and just tell them what our concept was when we started, how we brought it together, and kind of try to basically capture that synergy that was behind the growth of the organization that got us to 92 full members. I think the three main points that I would have liked to have gotten across, I hope I got across, was service above self. We need to find some sort of cause to rally the membership. Whatever that cause is, it's irrelevant to what we started with 15 years ago, but get away from just being a self-serving networking organization, or if that's what you want to be, then become a full-hearted one. And mainly was trying to see if there's a way that we could bring the media back to the table. Now that the media landscape has changed completely, with no locally owned media except possibly one. Is there a way that we can get the media back engaged with the Flagstaff Communicators? And then outside of that, it was, what else can I do to help? I'm really thrilled that I was asked to come back and share what it was, but is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do to help the organization from here on out?
Is there still a need for such an organization such as this?
I think there's an extreme need, and what this community needs to understand is the impact that there are no locally owned media. Now, if the Flagstaff Communicators becomes the organization to take that charge, then I think it could be the synergy that the organization needs to grow in the future. But I don't believe that this community understands the impact of no locally owned media in Flagstaff, and what's that going to mean to business growth, to dissemination of local content, to promoting my little league and my girls softball team. I mean, it is a huge, to have a community of this size that does not have a locally owned radio, TV, or newspaper, other than the one possibly locally owned newspaper that we do have. I don't think that we have recognized the impact of that yet as a community. Basically, all organizations that are membership-based are struggling with membership. Obviously, in a down economy, the first thing that comes up is economics of it. What is that value that I'm receiving as a member? Are the decision makers sitting at the table? Or have they sent their middle management, who still has to come back to the decision maker? So I think, in essence, what all organizations are having to do right now is really stick to what value does it deliver to the members? What cause can I receive? What kind of fulfillment do I receive? Not necessarily just what's best for my business, but what's best for me as a person. Am I part of something bigger? Is there some sort of impact that's going to leave a lasting impression on the community in which I live and I serve? And I think all of us are, not only as individuals, but as organizations too, are doing a little bit of soul searching right now.
How do you think the community will benefit by having a strong Flagstaff Communicators?
I mean, again, I'd have to pull a historical part of how they might benefit based on what we did deliver in the past. But I do believe, as what was brought up in today's meeting in one place, there are some tremendous value and services and products available in Flagstaff. I'm a huge believer in trying to support your home base. And anything that we can do to keep that economic vitality on the mountain itself, people feeding back and forth through the services that are available, the value of what you can receive up here is tremendous. We do not have to go to Phoenix, we don't have to go to LA in order to receive some of the tremendous web development, content development, all kinds of media type services that are available here. And it's I think Flagstaff Communicators has a great opportunity as a way to bring together and connect that community. Again, it does my heart proud to see an organization that I was involved with 15, 16 years ago still here today. There's a variety of things that I was involved with 15, 20 years ago that are still here, and some that have gone away, but I'm really proud that Flagstaff Communicators is still up and running and out there trying to fight the fight, and it's also let me meet great people like yourself and introduce themselves to the new transitionary population that comes through Flagstaff. So I'm very proud.